think it's on tape. On the night you had an ordinance before you to make yourself the redevelopment agency, entity, or whatever it is, you were advised, and it's on tape, and I don't know if it's in the minutes by Mr. Baumann, that you could not be that because it had to be the municipality, but you could act as the agent for your municipality, and then we went on to Hearts. And it's my understanding that Mr. Baumann was employed at that time, and that his salary was being taken by a fund that Hearts Mountain contributed to for legal aspects. If I think that's right, if somebody can correct me if I'm wrong.
Mr. Baumann?
Yes. Hearts signed a funding agreement to reimburse the township for all of its outside expenses, including planning, legal, engineering, and otherwise. It's modeled after what's done at the planning board. You're probably familiar with how applicants to the planning board or zoning boards.
No. I don't want to go. I just want to. The Hearts did provide funds, and I think was that exhausted, and they put some more in.
They have an obligation to continue to fund the escrow.
Okay, that's all. And you said that there were 4 choices for responsibility: the township or the municipality, the housing authority, the redevelopment agency, and was there a 4th one?
You also could use the county improvement
Or the
authority.
county, okay. But it could be the, and the council determines that. That was the council decision.
The council will determine that on a case-by-case basis, correct?
Only on a case-by-case basis?
Yes.
Could they determine it for any kind of redevelopment? That they were going to be the agent for Edison Township?
Until there's a redevelopment project or plan in place, there's nothing for them to determine who's going to be the redevelopment agency.
Then that's not permanent like the redevelopment agency is.
Well, the redevelopment agency will not be the redevelopment entity unless the council determines it on a project by project. Let me expand on that for you. For example, it could be that the council determines that for the Hearts project, it will continue to be the redevelopment entity implementing that project. But for the Revlon project, it will ask the redevelopment agency to be the redevelopment entity. So there's flexibility on a project by project basis for the council to determine which will be the appropriate implementing arm of the project once it's adopted the plan. So again, you can have different entities charged with being the redevelopment entity on a project by project basis.
Oh, that's a little different from the way I understood it. Okay, I haven't, all right. I just have another, I'll go back to what you're going to approve tonight. And I have a question because it's not clear to me. It's in section E, under the commissioners, and it says 4 commissioners shall constitute a quorum for the purpose of conducting business and exercising powers and all other purposes. Action may be taken by the agency upon the affirmative vote of the majority, but not less than 4 of the commissioners present, unless in any case the bylaws of the agency shall require a larger number. Somebody tell me what that means?
That means that if you only had 4 people present, you would have a quorum, but you would need a unanimous vote.
Okay. Well, that's, I just thought we affirmative vote of the majority of those present and voting, but not less than 4 of the commissioners present. I just thought that majority was kind of confusing.
I understand.
I know Mr. Massaro will understand this because he was concerned at a meeting where you only had 4, and he didn't want it to pass by a 3-4 vote. So I think they postponed the vote. And this was kind of, it wasn't clear to me. That's why I thought I'd ask that. Oh, I had another paper I wanted to read. But I have something in, I'll come back because I left it at the chair. It's something that appeared in the Asian Indian newspaper in 2006 about redevelopment that was planned. back in 2006, announced by Mayor Choi in the newspaper.